Okay, there's my outline. All right. Could you ever imagine being able to design the features of your own child? Stem cell manipulation actually can make that possible. Fun fact, other than that, stem cells can actually help save lives in certain ways. Stem cell manipulation is actually a new up-and-coming medicine technique, so it's important to know what it is and how they can be used. And stem cell therapy can actually possibly help you in the future or help someone close to you, so that's another reason why it's important to know about it. You should trust me because I've done a lot of research about this over the past couple of weeks, and I've also learned about this and known about it for a couple of years now. It's nothing new to me, so I know about it. It's important to understand stem cells because before you form an opinion about them, because then you'd be making an uninformed opinion. The things you should know before you're able to fully understand them are what are stem cells, what scientists and doctors can do with them, and also the opinions of others could also help you understand them better. Firstly, what are stem cells? According to Paul Knopfler in a 2013 book, stem cells have to have two aspects before they're considered stem cells. One, they have to be able to have self-renewal qualities, meaning it goes from one cell and divides into more than one. It's like 1 into 2, and then those two all divide and keep dividing until they're referred to as a non-stem cell or they die off. And then the other quality they have to have is a stem cell has to have potency, meaning it can differentiate into a variety of different cells like blood cells or skin cells, tissue, and organ cells is another one, and many other. Our body actually depends on stem cells, so without them our body cannot function and we won't keep creating new cells. So we technically die. After understanding what stem cells are themselves, what can doctors do with them? Well, according to a book by Koka published in 2016, certain kinds of stem cells can be used as an inflammatory or it can also help reduce the healing process time. So in a specific case, you're allowed to take certain stem cells and you can take them from horse bone marrow, from a horse, and then inject them into human bone lesions. And then it'll speed up the healing process and the body can't like reject it as it would to a metal plate like that. And then another thing doctors can do is take stem cells from a human umbilical cord and they can apply them to Duchenne muscular dystrophy patients, and this is like a therapy option for them because in these DMD patients, their muscle power, it degenerates, so it'll slow down this degeneration process. And then another one is in cancer patients who have undergone chemotherapy or radiation. If you inject stem cells into them, it'll be able to replace the blood cells that have been compromised from the chemotherapy and the radiation. And now that you understand what these stem cells could possibly do for you or someone else, what opinions does society have currently on this stem cell manipulation? According to a Gale article, therapeutic cloning is an issue society has towards. Doctors are allowed to clone human embryos and harvest their stem cells for further research about stem cell therapy and manipulation. But society thinks that this stem cell cloning can get out of hand, and it's like a clone of your child, so it's kind of weird and sometimes morally wrong. And then another thing is in vitro gametogenesis, IVG. It allows scientists to make fetuses using cells from a parent donor, like skin cells. So society doesn't really like this because sometimes there's unwilling donors, because the skin cells you have on you aren't always just yours. Sometimes you can pick up other people's. It's just normal, but that'd be an unwilling donor. And then another thing is that it's just one parent. It won't be both of the parents. So that's another issue society sees. And now that you're able to understand stem cells throughout all these aspects, with this understanding, you're now able to make an informed decision on whether or not you think stem cells are good or not. And you know what they are, what they can do for possibly you or other people. And then also you know the opinion of others that may impact your own opinion. If you choose stem cell research, it could save your life or the life of someone else that you know close to you. And then this is only the start of stem cells. They do so much more. Okay.
My audience.